The whole world knew that Walt Disney was first discovered by Walter and Disney. It has been almost 100 years that they have entertained their customers, where Walt Disney Company have 5 major businesses, which is media networks, parks and resorts, studio entertainment, consumer products and interactive. To be precise, this company is a diversified company where they have various businesses invested, from a Disneyland theme park that is operated in Hong Kong to a cruise line broadcast TV networks, but most recently, they have streamed a film and TV entertainment through their own platform known as Disney+ Hotstar. The existing vision for Walt Disney Company is to make people happy, and our group come up with the new vision idea, which is Walt Disney Company to be one of the world's best family entertainment through everything. For the existing mission of Walt Disney Company is to entertain, inform and inspire people around the globe through the power of unparalleled storytelling, reflecting the iconic brands, creative minds and innovative technologies that make ours the world's premier entertainment company. And for the new mission idea, to serve customers with all ages with outstanding family entertainment by offering more entertainment through theme parks, merchandise and TV Disney program. Utilize more Disney characters to excite customers globally, since Disney get more from customer, so they should give back to the communities and offer internships and more vacancy since they are a worldwide fan. The internal organizational factor of strength are reliable raw material suppliers and have a strong brand portfolio. Second, its product go-to-the market strategies have been highly effective. Third, excellent free cash flow and a strong dealer community and reliable distribution network. The last one is a highly skilled workforce that has resulted from successful training and learning initiatives. The Walt Disney Company spends a lot of money on employee training and development, which results in a staff that is not just well trained but also motivated to succeed. The internal organizational factor of weakness. When compared to other firms in industry, the worker attrition rate is significant. The Walt Disney Company has a higher turnover rate than its competitors and must spend substantially more on personal training and development. Second, it is less effective at forecasting product demand than its competitors. Third, companies with different work cultures have had a difficult time integrating. And the last one is, there are certain product gaps in the company's range due to the shortage of choices. A new rival may be able to get a foothold in the market. The external assessment of opportunities. Firstly, population growth in the United States is predicted by 10% for over 10 years. Second, recent technical troubles on Carnival cruise ships prompted many consumers to hunt for a different cruise line. Third, the population in Texas between California and Florida's parks is over 26 million people, and the online movie rentals increased by 41% in 2012. The last one is, box office receipts for 3D films have increased by 40% in the last 4 years, and over 3 million downloaded games for the mobile, and they will be released for the console system. The external assessment of threats. Firstly, the rearrangement of college leagues allows for the cancellation of existing television contracts and the signing of new, more lucrative television contracts. Second, for TV entertainment and sports, Disney competes directly with NBC Universal, Paramount Pictures and CBS. Third, Carnival Cruise Line revenues are $15.38 billion, higher than compared to $12.9 billion for Disney parks and resorts in 2012. Lastly, Disney also have competitors for the theme parks throughout the world and in the United States, with the majority of them charging less. In terms of advertising, Walt Disney Corporation can strengthen their advertising in marketing by doing digital advertising. Their existing marketing strategy is very fascinating by using nostalgia to establish and maintain customer loyalty. For example, in movie The Jungle Book and Beauty and the Beast, which features the emotional imprint of people's life. Other than that, Walt Disney Corporation targeting audience segment with a multi-channel strategy. For example, creating official Star Wars Instagram account to keep its audience engaged with videos, receipts, fun facts, and other content related to it. For product quality, Walt Disney Corporation strive for quality by playing to the key factors, which is performance, features, reliability, durability, service ability, conformity, brand aesthetics. Disney embedded these dimensions in its operational processes, which are reflected in its product and services. Quality standards not just based on customer perception, they are associated with safety and reliability and based upon the standards set by globally recognized bodies.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Right, next I will continue the presentation by present about the SWOT analysis. Okay, this SWOT analysis is present in 4 terms, which is the strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. So the Walt Disney SWOT analysis is aimed at increasing the company's competitiveness and long-term performance in the international market. Changes in the company's management and strategy must focus on leveraging the company's strength as internal strategic elements to ensure the development despite its flaws. So, these strategies must also include the effect of threats while pursuing opportunities based on external strategic variables in the conglomerate's operating industries. Right, next is the space matrix. The space matrix is the terms of the strategy's position and action evaluation, or we call it as the space matrix. Alright, so I will talk about the first element of space matrix. It is the financial strength. So the Walt Disney Company's financial strength had an average grade of 22 out of a possible of 7. So next is the environmental stability, which is the second element. So their financial situation is similar to their environmental stability. So this company has a high barrier score, but it scores lower in market risk and economic recession. Next, the third element, which is the competitive advantage. The Walt Disney Company's competitive edge is nothing short of outstanding. The company received a negative 8 rating on average. And lastly is the industrial stability. So the Walt Disney has a good industrial stability score, which is they have a high score when it comes to recycling their previous portfolio. So the last of strategy formulation is the Boston Consulting Grouping, or BCG matrix. Okay, so there are 4 quadrants in the matrix, which is cow, star, question symbol, and dog, which is each quadrant reflects the resources and income of the company's many divisions. The star denotes a segment with a large market share and rapid expansion. The media networks are Walt Disney's shining light, which implies the business must invest in the business in order to increase the income. Then the studio entertainment is in the question mark quadrant, which means it has a strong rate of market growth but a small market share. In order for the division to become a star, Walt Disney must spend it. Then the dog quadrant is made up of segments with low market share and growth. So the cow is the last quadrant, which is comprises divisions with a large market share but little growth in terms of business development. So the first one, the Walt Disney is built a Disneyland in Malaysia in 2022 for RM1 billion. Next, this Walt Disney signed an exclusive for 10 years contract to cover the new college football playoff starting in 2023 for RM1 billion ringgit. Then, Walt Disney add an additional of 5 cruise ships to the fleet at a cost of RM600 million for each. Then, lastly is the Walt Disney spent RM1 billion ringgit to upgrade the traditional attractions at Disney Park worldwide. After that is the strategy implementation. So the strategy implementation for the Walt Disney is the first one, preparation of the appropriate budget. Second is allocation of personnel. The third, communication of the strategic vision, which is the strategic teams and their role to the employees. And the last one is use of presentation, workshops, meetings, and get frequent updates. Next is the strategy execution. So, the specific annual objectives and policies fall under strategies execution. There are annual objectives and policies. So, for the Walt Disney, we are recommend them to increase its revenue by $1 million if we compare to the previous year. So, this is because their company showed some loss due to the COVID-19 pandemic, where their resorts and Disneyland theme park has closed for almost a year. Hence, we recommend them to aim the small objectives by increasing $1 million for the upcoming year. So, for their policies, we suggest them to gain trust from guests and customers in terms of safety, quality, and protecting privacy. All of them share the responsibility to make guests safe and secure. They must do their part to meet customers' high standards, whether they are designing, building, operating, or maintaining their company attractions, product, or facilities. This is to ensure that they absolutely gain trust from the customers in terms of safety, quality, and protecting privacy. Next is the strategy monitoring. Okay, the strategy monitoring is the strategy evaluation. It is the final stage in the strategy monitoring. So the Walt Disney Company need to know when particular strategies are not working well. The strategy evaluation is the primary means for obtaining this information. All the strategies are subject to future modification. It is because the external and internal factors constantly change. So, the three fundamental strategy evaluation activities are reviewing external and internal factors that are the basis for current strategies, measuring the performance, and lastly, taking corrective actions. So, the strategy evaluation is needed because the success today is no guarantee for success tomorrow. So the last one is the conclusion. Alright, the conclusion is strategic planning is very important and needed in every company, including the Walt Disney Company. So they should implement the strategies that will help lower the cost and maintain the competitive advantage. So in this COVID-19 pandemic, this company shows some losses, hence reducing costs are very vital. So that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Nope.